Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Breath of Fire. Well, we did a bunch of side questing. I leveled up a little bit off screen, realizing that at this point in the game, Ryu is the slowest leveler we can possibly have. Anyway, our next step is, since we've got Karn, we're finally going to progress with the plot. And again, if we get too close to that guard, he will still arrest us. He has no compunctions whatsoever whether or not we're about to help out the rich guy in town. He's still going to throw us in jail. For no reason whatsoever, really. At least as far as I know, he didn't have a reason to arrest us. And with the locked door in the way... I need to check something. I have the broken sword there. Okay, the flame rapier and the E key are still right there. Perfect. We're not going to use them on this screen, but now that Karn's opened the door, we can get you out. And we've learned that, well, we kind of already knew Father wants to give the key to the dragons. It's like if my mother was alive, she would have told him to do the right thing. Your mother's dead. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anyone that's actually given us a clue as to what the next step really should be. I'm going to talk to the people in this town, see if anybody gives us a hint. That's not a hint. Not a helpful one, anyway. We know we need to go through the safe. But how are we going to talk sense into the old man? Well, unfortunately, I don't remember exactly where we hear about this, but what we need to do now is go to the Dark Tower. I do not remember where the clue for this is. Someone mentioned, I think someone mentioned that there is an item in the Dark Tower that can help us contact the spirit realm, or something similar to that. Yeah, we're in town. Never mind. Being in town makes that impossible. I don't know why, but, you know, other than mechanically, they went, you know what, you're not getting away with being able to just warp out of dungeons. And we can't code, we gotta code it differently. So we're not spending the time coding that, so just no warping unless you're on the overworld map. So off to Bleak we go. Does anybody in Bleak mention it? I don't think so. They're too busy talking about how happy they are to steal things. So we know that. We knew the old man has mirror. Old man has mirror, but that doesn't really tell us what the mirror does. See if the old man has a clue. Connection between the goddess and the dark key. That doesn't really help. Okay, so what we know is that mirror is important. That's what we know. Ah, here we go. So yeah, the man in the light keep talks to ghosts. There's also a mirror in there. So you're supposed to make the connection that the light keep, the mirror in the keep, even though technically what we're about to go do isn't the light keep. Right now it's the dark keep. Because the king did a stupid thing. The king grabbed the key out of the keep and moved it to a different place, so technically things are kind of out of whack and bleak because of it. Getting Ryu up to level 25 makes that boomerang really powerful for this part of the game, as you would expect. It also took much longer to grind up levels, because dear God, having 4 people on the team splits out the experience way too much. I wouldn't bother, but W meat is pretty good. Although I'm not going to get that one, am I? Over the water means we're probably not getting it. Oh, one step too short. There we go. Almost didn't get that because battle. But battle against 3 gold slimes, I'm not going to complain about. Even if we're going to take a couple of shots. Oh, we'll take 1 hit. I mean, I'm not going to complain about getting to fight 3 gold slimes. Because that's a lot of experience. Even divided 4 ways. So welcome to the Dark Tower. It's technically the Light and Dark Tower, but you know how that goes. And we're not going to be hunting in here. But we are going to be getting our hands on some money. And some other things. Also, most of the enemies we're going to run into in this place are very simple. There are some enemies that are not. But it's going to... I don't know how much it actually does vary from floor to floor. But I know there are a couple of floors on here that have really nasty things, and this guy is one of the really nasty things. He can do, well, not against Ryu, but he can take chunks out of us if we're not careful. But more levels are good. So we gotta climb the tower to meet the ghost, prove the worth. And this is the old man that's seen talking to ghosts. Okay, let's see if I can remember. I think we want to go to the left side over here first. His treasure. Even if treasure isn't... Even if that treasure is not the most amazing treasure in the world. there's literally nothing to do on the edge of this map. There's only one place where we're going to bother with the edge. All? We go here. And then what we want to do, we want to go straight up first. Because that gets us this little thing right here. And walk over to these stairs. Gets us some more treasure. I mean, a cure is always worth the side trip. No. Okay, he's not able to do anything against Ryu. I kind of remember him being a little tougher, but... Oh, horn helmet. Horn helmet! Yeah, if I'd hit the right button. I don't think it's amazing for... It's amazing for just about anybody you actually want to put it on. But I believe... Yeah, Nina can't wear it at all. Yeah, it's either you want to put it on Bo or you want to put it on Karn. Because, you know, Karn has a skull helmet and it's an improvement. It's an improvement over the skull helmet. But you only get to pick one. So I picked the guy who is the beefier tank because hopefully he draws more aggro. I know it doesn't tend to work like that, but Karn is also a slippery little dude. So, you know how that works. Anyway, for the first time, we actually do need to go around the outside here. And there's the enemies I hate. Since these guys have like a 5% chance to down you every time they use shock. I think that doubles if you are cursed. So it's still a small chance, but any time an enemy can just instantly flatten you. Yeah, God, more of these. And of course, the paralyze. Nina should be immune to paralysis. With the ring we equipped on her. The dream ring. And luckily, just decided to take a physical shot at Nina instead of casting shock. Hate those guys. Oh yeah, I had to go the other way. Oh well. We had to go around the outside and on the next floor, not this one. I remember them packing just a lot more of a punch. Then again, maybe I am overleveled. I just know we're nowhere near remotely done with this game, and I'm going to have to get way past these levels at some point. They always paralyze poor Ryu. I almost want to give him that ring. But I would rather have the person who can heal be the one with the, oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? Rather have the person who can heal actually be the one that can't be put to sleep, you know? And by heal, I don't just mean hit points, I mean statuses. Okay, so now we need to go all the way around. I wonder if it even gets to matter what Ryu does. Because he's immediately going to get hit with paralysis. And curse. Lucky him. I mean, he did get woken up. Okay. Bypass that staircase for the moment. I am so glad the computer doesn't seem to coordinate its attacks with most monsters. The computer AI got to play like a player did. This game could be nearly impossible to win. Just saying. And there goes Bo. Sadly, Bo gets to miss out some experience. But this is why I packed the acorns. You go over here. There is our goal sitting in the middle of this room. But before we take our goal, we're going to take the extra money and the extra turban. So now we can go this way. Have to go around everything there. Get to the top floor here. One thing we are going to do . Switch out the boomerang for an actual single target weapon. Because it is boss time. Although this isn't much of a boss. And I'm not saying that because it isn't a typically somewhat challenging fight. But because, for whatever reason, they did not give this boss a second wind. So when we drain his hit points down to nothing, that's it, he's gone. Which is not terrible, I'm not complaining about that. Ow. It looks like what happened if Zordon was evil, I think. Even though technically he's not evil. Uh, Devastate's kind of a nasty little thing there. It's everybody for 40 some odd damage. Meanwhile, we are still here. I keep hitting that instead of the one I want to hit. We're not too terribly injured, I don't think. But using herbs on the most damaged party members, probably not a bad idea. I will go ahead and do this then. Burnout's still going to do a steady 40 to somebody. So yeah, Cloud here is not all that threatening to us. Perfectly willing to admit that that may be because of the extra grinding. So not only can he burn out, he can thunderbolt and he can devastate. Aw, would have been nice if you'd have blasted him. Let's have you use that rapier. Yeah, Karn got to level 21. You may recall that even though we're up in the 20s and some odd with everyone else, Karn started out life with us much lower. Defeating Cloud, we now gain ourselves the Dark Key, which lightens this place up considerably. And unfortunately, once again, we must walk our way out of this cave. I should probably put the boomerang back on, shouldn't I? Just curses, huh? Let's go ahead and get the boomerang put back on. Heal everyone. And granted, this is not the longest dungeon in the world, but it will still take a moment or two to get all the way back down so we can talk to the old man again. And that's as long as I don't actually take, you know, too many wrong turns here, which I don't think I can at this point. Yeah, there we go. And now we have the mirror. Which, based on what... Yeah, use the mirror when you need help from the netherworld. Which, based on, you know, what basically 2 NPCs tell us, it is going to be... Okay, 3 NPCs, technically. Is going to be pretty much exactly what we need to get the king to stop considering giving the key over to the dark dragons. But I think with the tower taken care of, it's a good spot to save. It's also a good spot to call it a video. When we return, we will deal with the king and see exactly what he has to say, and then see if we can finally, after all this, get to head south. Just in case you forgot, our goal here was to actually get to the port and go south. Go figure. But yeah, we will take care of that next time. So until then, take care, everyone.